Right, so we're going to finish now this trig bit with co-ratio, or they call it reduction formulas. Again, I suspect you guys didn't, so I'm going to go pretty quick. So I've got the triangle, I've simplified things a little bit. So A, B, C, and this is alpha, okay? And what we're going to play with is the relationship between sine, cosine of this angle to that angle, okay? So let's start by saying, what is it? Okay, if this is 90 and this is alpha, then obviously that's going to be 90 minus alpha. How's that green looking? Okay, 90 minus alpha, right? So it adds up to 180. Now, if I want to look at what is sine 90 minus alpha, what does that equal to? Okay, I think the green is all right. Okay, well, sine 90 minus alpha is going to be the opposite to 90 minus alpha divided by hypotenuse. It's going to be B over C. Okay, but B might be opposite to 90 minus alpha, but it's adjacent to alpha. So B over C is also sine alpha. So we've got that relationship, okay? Not sine. Sorry. It's adjacent, so it's cosine alpha. So sine 90 minus alpha is cosine alpha. Okay? Now let's move on to cosine. So again, I'm always going to look here at 90 minus alpha. And all these ones, I'm going to look at 90 minus alpha. This blue is dying on me, so we're going to leave them. Okay? Cosine 90 minus alpha is the adjacent divided by hypotenuse. It's going to be A over C. But, as you already noticed probably, A is opposite to alpha. So that's going to be sine alpha. So if sine 90 minus alpha is cosine alpha, cosine 90 minus alpha is sine alpha. Okay, it's just a way of playing between these two angles. By now, you're probably not going to be surprised. If I'm looking at tan 90 minus alpha, it's going to be the opposite divided by the adjacent. It's B over A. Okay? But what is B over A in relationship to this reference angle alpha? It's the adjacent over the opposite. Okay? It's the adjacent to alpha over the opposite. Okay? So that is going to be equal to the adjacent. It will be the. Okay, so let's put it actually now. I'll do it a little bit easier. Okay? What is B over A is the same as 1 over A over B. I think that will be better to explain that. So B over A is the same as 1 over A over B. That's very important. If you don't understand why this is true, please let me know. Probably don't do it in the group. Just ask me personally, I'll explain it. Very important. Okay? But what is A over B? A over B, opposite over adjacent, it's tan alpha. So it's 1 over tan alpha, which we know is, did I run out of space here? Just about. Okay, so 1 over tan alpha is cotan alpha. So we've got that relationship between tan and cotan. Same as the other one. Okay, last one, sec 90 minus alpha. Okay, now I need to remind myself what is sec, so I'm going to have to check it. Okay, you see I'm not very good with the sec and the cosec. They're not the easiest to remember. Okay, sec is the same as 1 over cosine. Right? Sec sounds like sine, but it's 1 over cosine, because they make it a little bit difficult. Okay, but I don't have alpha, I have 90 minus alpha. Okay, I know what cosine 90 minus alpha. Cosine 90 minus alpha is sine alpha. So it's the same as 1 over sine alpha. Okay? And 1 over sine alpha is cosine alpha. Cosec alpha. So sec alpha, I just want to make sure I've got it right. Sec 90 minus alpha is equal to cosec alpha. Okay, that's it for now. You guys can do exercise 1.1, 1.2. Next week, we're going to look at radians. Enjoy.